in production and the agriculture, man. Okay? That's what that's talking about, man. There's no hire for the beast. Right. Like the agricultural market, no one's buying that corn, no one's buying that wheat. Okay? So there ain't no use for that ox. Go ahead.
Nor any hire for beasts, neither was there any peace to him that went out or came in because of the affliction. For I have set every man against his neighbor.
There ain't no trust in the markets, man. Everybody's against each other, right?
That's right.
This whole global economy is collapsing on itself. You got China and the BRICS nations making backdoor deals with the IMF. You got the Western world, they fighting amongst themselves. The people that are in the Eurozone don't want to be in the Eurozone. They hate Angela Merkel. Angela Merkel is trying to get the UN to take over everything. And the EU, I'm sorry, the EU to take over everything. Okay? So it ain't nothing but a bunch of fighting in the markets, man. Okay?
And look how quick, how everybody's excited that the sanctions will lift off of Cuba and shit. Guess what? The U.S. can't even give them the money back that they sanctioned them on. See, that's why you gotta pay attention, man. All this stuff is falling apart right before your very eyes. It ain't just it's a lot going on, man.
Right.
With these economies and governments falling apart. Yeah. Man, and every time they showing on Russia Today, somebody's fighting in another damn country amongst themselves when they have their little meetings and shit.
Well, people in America don't feel it because the deflationary trends bolster what's going on. That's why the stock market jumped up so high. When all these nations start to react and have a downturn and start devaluing their currency, what does that do for the American dollar? That makes the American dollar stronger. Yeah. So what's going to happen in America? So now Chinese goods are cheaper. The people who have the dollar over here in America are able to buy more commodities from China. They're able to start more businesses and do things like that for a certain period of time. It will make you think that it's all good in America. But it's all based on funny money. Because you making all this shit, you starting all these businesses, but nobody is buying globally. The numbers are flat. Nobody's buying more cars. Nobody's buying more TVs. Nobody's buying more iPhones. Nobody's buying more sofas. It's just cheaper to make it and get it. Right. So there's an illusion that things are better. Give me that second Ezra real quick. So this shall be cheap. Second Ezra 16 and like what, 22? Pull that real quick. Somebody pull that real quick.
Second Ezra.
You know what I want? Yeah. Go straight to it.
This is Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 20.
Yeah.
But for all these things,
verse 21.
I started verse 20 though.
Yeah.
Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 20.
Yeah, so there's an illusion that America's doing good right now because of all the deflationary trends that are happening globally. But the scripture said that would happen. That you people would be at ease. That you would think that you were in good case. Go ahead, read.
Second Ezra 16 and 20. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of their scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth.
Yeah, victuals are gonna be so good cheap upon the earth, man. You're gonna be able to go and get victuals. You're gonna be able to go and get food and different commodities and things like that all across the world. And this traffic is gonna be moving through the US because all of these other nations are dropping their prices and shit because they're strained out by the debt. Okay? But at the same time, when you buying all this stuff, when you doing all this consuming, when you making it seem like all these stocks are doing this well, these companies, they ain't got nobody to sell it to. So what's gonna happen? When the numbers come in, when the production numbers come in, and your production numbers are the same that they always been, but you done spent 2 times than what you originally spent. Right. You bought 2 times more than what you should have bought. And you sold the same or less. You're gonna have to lay off some people. You're gonna have to let some stuff go. All them loans you took out, how you gonna pay them back? Huh? You got that word?
Nah, victuals is
in the Merriam-Webster is food usable by people. Plural. Supplies of food. Yeah, man. So all those little commodities that they be selling globally, we ain't talking about just selling one sandwich. We talking about boatloads of grain, boatloads of corn, boatloads of, I don't care what you're talking about, peaches, whatever. Okay, go back to it.
2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in a good case.
So you Americans, you Babylonians, y'all think y'all in good case. Keep reading.
And even then shall evils grow upon the earth.
But evils are still growing upon the earth, man. Like we was talking about earlier. China, Russia, okay, North Korea, even India, Iran, okay, Palestine with Hezbollah. All these nations are conspiring to come against the West. Then you got South American countries that are in league with them, namely Venezuela, Brazil, okay, Cuba, okay, I believe Ecuador. So you think that everything is okay, but great peril is about to happen.
That's right.
Go ahead, Ak.
And even then shall evils grow upon the earth. Sword, famine, and great confusion.
Yeah, man, that's what's being prepared. Sword, famine, and great confusion. Because when this economy collapses and everybody's holding on to America, when America is shaking, what's going to happen to the rest of the global economy? It's going to fall flat. I mean, if Greece defaults, the whole Eurozone is going to collapse, man. If the whole Eurozone is going to collapse, what you think is going to happen to the Japanese markets? They're going to collapse. If the Japanese and Chinese markets collapse, what's going to happen to the American economy? It's going to collapse, man. It's going to collapse. So everything is tied to each other, okay? Right now, you just got the US dollar as the world reserve currency, and everybody's feeding into it. So it gives the American the feeling like, we're good. We're good. We're okay over here. Okay, keep reading.
Verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Yeah, man, because you're not going to be having a movement of petroleum. You're not going to be having a movement of basically all the things that we need in and out of the cities, because everything is going to shut down.
The trucks.
No, yeah, the trucks ain't going to be moving so readily. Okay? So famine is going to hit a lot of these major cities. Okay? Just like you're seeing a little bit of that in Venezuela, to where they don't have everything that they want. You can't just go to the store, like, oh, you go to Venezuela, it might be a day where there ain't no flour and no bread, ain't no butter. You can only get some rice, some chicken. That's it. You gotta wait a couple of weeks before we get something else. Right now, you let these Americans have that happen to them. They riding in the streets in Venezuela over that. You let these fat ass Americans not be able to go and buy some butter. One day say, oh, well, for 2 weeks, none of the U.S. stores are going to have butter. People are going to be riding, man.
And they gonna die just from not having sugar in the wheat.
Yeah, go ahead. Get the precepts out.
This is Isaiah chapter 19, starting at verse 14. Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof. As a drunken man staggereth in his vomit, neither shall there be any work for Egypt,
Yeah.
which the head or tail, branch or rush may do.
Yeah. That speaks for itself, man. Everything is going to come to a halt here in the spiritual Egypt. And we're seeing it happen. Now, there's no telling what's going to happen once we get Trump up in there. I'm hoping they get Trump up in there. We want Trump. Because all hell is going to break loose when he get up in there. It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Whereas Michael Jackson, man, it's going to be beautiful. If Donald Trump gets up in the presidency, we know this is the last days. It's gonna be a beautiful thing.
That's right.
We're gonna praise the Lord if he get up in there, man.
That's right.
Because he gonna fuck everything up.
That's right. That's right.
All right? It's gonna be great. All right, we'll go back.
2nd Ezra chapter 16, and I read verse 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them.
Yeah.
For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it.
Yeah, man, all that grind is gonna stop, man. It's gonna be like the Walking Dead out here. You wanna run from this building to that building, you're gonna have to check everything. You're gonna have to go into the window, look out. You're gonna have to have your bow and arrow ready, your knife in your hip. You're gonna be looking, but you know, go check for some canned goods over there. All right, and before you cross that street, you're gonna have 5 people running up on your ass, man. They call them walkers, but the walkers represent you everyday Americans. Those are the zombies. Okay? The zombies are you everyday McDonald's eating Americans, man. And when everything is taken away, you're gonna be searching for blood. And y'all gonna consume one another.
That's right.
Okay? You got that? Where you at? Okay, go back.
2nd Ezra chapter
You got a
16.
precept? I got your precept, Bob.
I got Zephaniah 1 and 11. How, ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchants, people are cut down.
Maktesh was a chief, a city of trade, man, of commerce. Okay, I can't remember if it was a port city or not. I can't, you know, but it was a big hub of commerce. Yeah, it's kind of like Wall Street, man, where a lot of trade come through, man. Go ahead.
And I mean, all that bear silver are cut off. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lives, on their leaves.
On their leaves, basically, you chilling, sipping wine, man. You settled on your leaves, you relaxing, man. You think you eating good, you think everything's just all good, it's just gonna go. All right, you settled on your leaves, but the Most High says he gonna search through the city, man, and see for all the people who are just chilling in this wicked society. Go ahead.
That say in their hearts, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil.
That you say in your heart, the Lord ain't gonna do good or evil. He ain't gonna do nothing. All right? Meanwhile, the Most High gonna chop your head off.
That's right.
With your proud ass. Go ahead.
This is verse 13. Therefore their goods shall become a booty.
Your goods gonna get taken.
That's right.
It's gonna become a booty. Go ahead.
And their houses a desolation. They shall not build houses, but not inhabit them.
They shall build houses.
Yeah, they shall also build houses, but not inhabit them. They shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine thereof. Verse 14, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasten greatly.
It's here and it's coming and it hastens greatly, man. All right? And we out here proclaiming that. It's coming quickly.
That's right, Mark.
Go ahead.
Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Yeah, man, so all the people who are in Maktesh eating good, doing their thing, chillaxing, you know, Michael Jordan, Kobe, and those are low-level niggas.
Right.
All right, all the way up to the top elite people, man.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be shaken up in this place when this global economy begins to falter and come to an end. When you go to the ATM and that hoe say, "Nah, not right now."
Yeah, because Jake forget that wanting after Esau for all things is a curse, man.
That's right.
Just because you can go to McDonald's and when you turn the faucet on, liquid come out, doesn't necessarily mean that's a benefit for you, man. Having to go to Esau for everything is a curse, man. His system is set to fall, man. The Lord is determined to destroy America and its structure, man.
And all these other nations gonna go down with it. That's including the Asian nations. Y'all not gonna rule the next world.
That's right.
The Koreans, Chinese, y'all not ruling the next world. Y'all gonna be wash pots. All right? All right? Junhai and Ding Ding, all y'all. Get your soap pans ready. Go ahead.
Verse 15.
Yeah, we ain't cooking no goddamn rat.
They
All
were
right?
made to serve, not lead.
Yeah, that's right, man. You ever seen a goop walk across the street? He don't know what the hell is going on. He get hit by a damn truck in the middle of the day because he ain't paying attention, man.
That's all. That's what he's
Just-
wrong.
Look what China's doing, brother.
You know?
Yeah, look what China is doing. They had the opportunity to at least fight to be a world leader. These niggas just prefer to make it under the white man.
They sold out to the IMF. They built a great manufacturing infrastructure, but sold out to the IMF, man. You some damn fools. So when this whole system go down, you going down with it. Okay?
This is verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess.
You see this darkness that surrounded us now with these thunder clouds over the top of us now? That ain't nothing compared to the darkness that's gonna befall America in the last days, man, when all hell breaks loose. All right? That's right. Yep.
A day of clouds and thick darkness,
Yep.
a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord.
They ain't gonna know what to do, man. You gonna walk like a blind man. You ain't gonna know where to go. You gonna be, you ain't gonna know what decision to make. You ain't gonna know where to place to hide, whether to fight. All the natural comforts that you expect in this place are gonna be dissolved. Okay, ain't gonna be no more PlayStation 4, no more watching child porn for white guys. That's gonna be over with.
That's right, man. Yeah, those days are over, man. That's nasty.
All that pedophilia is gonna be over. Okay?
I got a precept for you.
All right, you want to go and finish that.